What's up, YouTube? Welcome to this week's edition of Cheat Codes. So, kind of like last week, except this time I'm not as busy and just unprepared, but like last week, I'm doing it in a slightly different format, where instead of looking at like a screen or whatever and I'm recording that way, I'll be talking directly to y'all on the camera. So, this week's topic, we are talking about when is the best time to post. So like to make sure that you're getting the maximum engagement for your posts that you're putting on Instagram or Facebook. We're really going to be talking about Instagram and Facebook primarily because that's what we do most here at our company and what we help people with the most. So that's kind of what I'm the most familiar with. As far as when to post on Instagram, all this, let me start by saying it all kind of depends on your industry and who you are and who your followers are. I'll start off with that. But there are some generalized understandings. For Instagram, we found best for our clients to post either late at night, like 9 or 10 on Instagram, or overnight, like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., even sometimes like 1 a.m. or 4 a.m. Those off-peak times, so to speak, that's when people are up looking at their phone. Maybe at midnight, they're up, you know, midnight snack type of deal. They're checking their phone. Or if it's at like 4 a.m., some people get up then. I'm not one of those people. But if they're like really dedicated and want to go to the gym and work out, then, you know, some people are up at 4 or 5. So if you post at 4, then it's going to be reaching it's going to be really high in people's news feeds at like 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning. And so you'll be catching some of those people. But you'll also be catching people that are in other time zones by doing that at their peak times. So, don't write it off posting overnight at random times. And if you're using a post scheduler like Zoho Social or Hootsuite or Loomly or Sendable or, you know, a dozen at Buffer, just whatever, if you're using one of those publishing things, then you can schedule it to publish at those times. That way you don't have to physically be up at freaking 3 in the morning making a dadgum Instagram post. And then for Facebook, this one really kind of depends on your industry. So I suggest really taking the time to figure this out for yourself. But for us, we have found that for us and our clients, the best times to post are usually like early mornings, like 8 or 10 a.m. because that's when like mid-morning breaks at people's, like if they, you know, people are working, they get mid-morning breaks. It's going to be happening at like 10 a.m. Noon is a good time to post. 2, 3 is a good time to post as well. 2 and 3. 4 is okay. 5 and 6 is really good. And then take a few hours and then go 7. Well, 5 and 6 is good. Skip 7, but 8 and 9, and then like 11 at night. So there's several different times during the day. Another thing to do, if you want it to look more organic, schedule it like at like 10:01 a.m. or 10:03 a.m., not right on the bat at 10 a.m. It looks a little bit more scheduled and automated if you do it at the tops of every hour. If you stagger it just a few minutes, then it looks a little bit less scheduled and looks a little more spontaneous. So if you want to publish like a human, you know, give it like 3 to 7 minutes off of the top of every hour, and that'll make it look a little bit more natural. So that's kind of the best times to post for Facebook and Instagram. Again, these are generalized things. Try it out for yourself. See what works best. This is us having experience from ourselves, and then what we do for our clients. We see that those overnight posts or those really late at night posts work really, really well on Instagram. I think personally on WonderTree, one of our most liked posts ever on Instagram, or it probably was our most liked post ever. It got well over 200 likes, which for us is quite a lot at the stage of followers that we have. But we posted it, I want to say at 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., somewhere in there. So it doesn't really matter when you post. Like the thought of you posting overnight sounding like it's not effective is not true. It can be very effective to reach your audience, and especially the people, like if you're using a lot of hashtags and stuff, reaching people in other countries or just in other time zones, or just around. When you think of the internet as a place that's around the world and people are awake around the world at different times, to reach a lot of people, posting overnight reaches a whole new type of audience as well. So posting overnight on Instagram, or they're posting really early in the morning, or then during people's like break times, or when they're at home eating dinner on Facebook, that's typically the best times to post. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching this week's Cheat Codes. Next week, I'll be back to a traditional format where I'm doing some screen recordings and showing you guys some walkthroughs. I know these last 2 weeks have been me more talking at you, but I hope this information helps. This is a good way, by posting at the right times, at the optimal times, to reach the most people. That's how you can get the most bang for your buck and not have to spend as much money on paid advertising, especially on Facebook, is by just staggering your posts and scheduling the right way at the right time. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week. Be sure to subscribe.